After weeks of back and forth, barbs, Governor Ron DeSantis has finally struck a deal with rebellious state lawmakers within his own party and called for another special session to tackle immigration issues. So how will the proposed plan impact undocumented immigrants? And what do Florida Democrats have to say about it? Capitol Bureau reporter Mackenzie Laporte has the latest from Tallahassee.
The House and the Senate gavelled in and gavelled right out of the governor's special session to then moments later begin their own special session with their own immigration proposals, which led to the passage of the Trump Act. Well, DeSantis didn't support that final product, which brings us back here at the Capitol for a third special session after finally striking a deal. After several weeks of arguing over illegal immigration policies,
what we have assembled are what we believe are the best ideas to be able to support President Trump.
I have never been as proud to be a member of the Florida House of Representatives.
Governor DeSantis and legislative leaders have compromised, blending both of their immigration proposals into one.
This is a win for Florida and a win for the country.
One of the bills that will be debated on aims to protect state borders, making it a state-level offense to enter or re-enter Florida illegally.
If you're a criminal illegal alien and you have a detainer request outstanding and you're a gangbanger, cartel member, a bad person, then yes, you should be afraid. But if you're an uninvited guest and not breaking the law, no, you should not be worried.
Republican sponsors of the new bill package say the latest version is similar to the Trump Act, with only minor adjustments. However, even with those changes, Democrats are not impressed, but rather worried for immigrants here in the state.
If I'm an immigrant, period, and I'm in this country illegally, even though I may not be a criminal, but I'm here illegally, you're saying that I'm going to be deported. So I'm not understanding this.
As the governor and legislature try to align with the Trump administration on immigration, Representative Hart questions who she came here to serve.
I came here thinking I was going to be working on behalf of the people for the state of Florida. You have me working for the President of the United States.
The governor says that the policies presented now are something he can get behind. Lawmakers will debate on the bills, hoping to finally wrap up on the special session on illegal immigration tomorrow. In Tallahassee, Mackenzie Laporte, 8 on your side.